On today's video, I deal with the old nemesis.
And yeah, then I guess I'll just do some scraping.
I find something bad.
That doesn't look good.
And I find a masterpiece.
And hey, look here, another repair. Not a pretty one, but a working one, so here we go again with this Roborock Pro Ultra, Ultra Pro, whatever it's called. Time to fix what I thought was the original problem, the mop. It is not mopping, and it seems like this one is hanging, so it seems like it have lost the ability to lift this one. So last video we had addressed the cliff sensors, which didn't work, and now we address this so it can be fully functional and ready to do its duties. So let's get it apart. First remove this top cover. We remove bottom cover just so we can disconnect the battery. And battery connector off. I just want to remove this, what is it called, LiDAR sensor. Just because we don't need to, I guess, but it will lie better on the floor afterwards. Or the floor, it will lie better on the table afterwards. And now to the mop. First we want to remove this side cover out here, just to get access to everything. And now when we have managed to get that last annoying screw out, we can remove this cover here. At least I would think so. Start by taking the right cover off. You can disconnect the water hose. Just a little tap here. And we can remove this screw and other screws for the mop. And now to the big problem. This cable here, which is actually for the lifting. Somebody, don't know, the one I bought it from, I guess, thought it was a good idea to put super glue in here where this cable is connected. And me, I don't think so much that that is a good idea. So first we'll just get it out somehow, pass here so it's as loose as possible, and then we should have access more or less there. And I think what I want to do is just to try to maybe put a drop of acetone in here. I have it on this cotton swab here, just to try to dissolve the super glue. Maybe I can put it like this somehow. And then I guess just some scraping. And this might also dissolve the plastic, this acetone, so looks like it is. I guess that was a bad idea. I guess we have to do it the mechanical way. I will spray that acetone away and then yeah, then I guess I will just do some scraping off camera until it gets off. Now after a lot of scraping, pulling and everything off camera, I managed to get it out from that super glue crap, which should allow us to remove it completely, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we still have the cable, of course, yes. This should actually be good enough. Let's try to take this one on to see if there's not a connector underneath. Maybe we are lucky. Yes, there is. And I'll also try to take this cover off here, just to see if we are maybe lucky. There's another connector. So try to remove this hose here first, yes. And then we see if we can get it off, just so we don't have to take more apart than necessary. Also, as you can see, looks like there's a lot of limestone or whatever it's called inside of the tubes, and that's probably not making it any better regarding with our washing situation. Last screw. Then it will be interesting if we will have gears flying everywhere. Or was it the last screw? Ah, like that. And it seems like we have found our issue. More corrosion. So let's have a look at the issue. Yeah. That doesn't look good. Let's clean it up for now. Add a little alcohol, or a lot I guess, and give it some love with the toothbrush. Doesn't look promising. We're missing most of a pin. This one. Yeah, everything also looks like shit. Okie dokie. As you can see, connector is useless. Everything of this looks also kind of useless. A lot of corrosion. It looks like there's some kind of missing or broken component. Maybe not missing, but something is definitely wrong. I need, as a minimum, a new one of this board, which I have to order, if I can get it even. Or I have to buy a whole new mopping assembly. Either to order the whole thing. I've seen I can also buy just this part here online. Maybe that also wouldn't be so bad when we get new hoses and everything. Or just a whole new thing, I don't know. It has to be worth it money wise. Let's see what I get up with. Some time have now passed and I've gotten this with the post. Unfortunately, this little thing here is cracked off right there. Yeah, but I mean, we can take that from the old one. And if you wonder why I have the whole thing, it was also possible for me just to buy this one, this part only here. But I mean, the price difference was so small, so yeah, I decided to go with the whole cleaning mop assembly. Good. And what we need to do now is to get this mop totally off. We need to get the cable all the way off because we have a new cable with the new mop, and of course we want to use the new one since the old one had corrosion, the water damage. So let's dig in a little deeper here. LiDAR sensor is already gone. Then we have one screw here on the top and many underneath. So this, I think, is the connector we need to get off all the way to the back of the mop. And hey, look here, another repair. Not a pretty one, but a working one. So yeah, see my other video if you want to have a look at that. And now to this one again. This kind of holder here for the cable, I think we need to get off. And like that we have our mop off. to remove this little angle thing here. Probably just with the whole hose and everything. Want to get it out so we can use it on the new one, which is broken. Smaller tools would probably be more appropriate for this, but whoa, just want to slide off now. Does it? And here we have it. Now we want to get it on the new one. First we want to basically do the same as what we have just done here. It's hard to get back on there, this little silicone hose, pump hose. Not gonna use any tools on this. I only have metal tools, and I am afraid that I'll make a hole in this one. This for the pump, water pump, and that would cause water to leak out. Now this little clamp back up. I guess that will do it. Back in. This one. There. Does it have to be clicked in somehow? Guess not. Just like that. And old hose out. And need to old hose I just took off. I don't think I filled a little with the camera, and this we need to get underneath here somehow. Like that, more or less. Like this. That looks good, I assume. Next thing we want to do is to get this little holder off here. Put it on in the same way. This little wire holder. That was easy. Now we're ready to get it back on the robot. I feel like I put this on the wrong way. I was trying to put it on the wrong spot. It has to be like this to protect the wires from going into the spring from the wheel. Good thing I can go back on my own videos and see how it was. Now when I am not clever enough to note things down or remember probably. Can I get this back on now? Yes. No. That looks about right. And now we can just start assembling everything again. I think I'll put the screws in the fast way today. Screws are in. Magic. Let's try it again. And time to get our mop on. And I went a little fast / magical over the other things there, and if you want to see that in more detail, I can only recommend that you see my other video with this robot here. There's a lot of details. Some might say too many, some might say too less. Try this again. Let's throw this battery back in place. And we are now more or less back in one piece. How this robot is. Put the mob on. And then I guess the only thing we need is a test run. Finito. Time to see if this one will do some mobbing.
Starting to clean. Going to wash the mop.
Mop came down. Will it wash it?
Starting to wash the mop. Mop washed. Resuming cleaning.
And there you see it, it totally works now. I don't know how much you actually see, but from my perspective, the floor is definitely getting wet, so job well done. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you liked it even more, then hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.